welcome back. Hopefully this isn't your first time to see me. Takes to a video covering the Galil ACE Big Daddy, the 308. This one I did not change the stock on like I did the 5.56 and the 7.62x39 because it has a rubber pad back here. And the cheek riser works with this 1 to 6 power, low power variable optic ACSS reticled primary arms optic that has just been fantastic for me. Kind of set on this being its permanent home. I would not mind having a quick disconnect for the mount. Otherwise, this mount is the model that has the single point here and it clears the rear sight and front post on these does have tritium in them, just like the original Galil did. The Galil ACE, if you haven't seen other videos, is left side charging handle, and she's like butter. These royalties don't play. I believe these are sent here in pieces and assembled in the United States as Whaley weapons industry. You can get a K&S adjustable gas piston. This is a RS regulate handguard. That is awesome because it's lighter than the factory, looks better, and now I've got M-LOK options. The only downside of these is, yes, she's going to be getting hot. That's what happens. Trigger on these is so-so. I mean, it's a battle rifle. It's not a precision rifle, so it's not too bad. Ambidextrous mag release, ambidextrous safety. You got your safety over here. It's more like an AR. Opposite on the actual Galil, the original Galil, back was fire. This one's like, all right, push it forward. It feels right. It does have a dust cover that drops out of the way as this thing fires. So it's basically taken an AK system and made it ultra reliable by sealing it up. And then left side charging handle is rounded out so it doesn't catch on gear and whatnot. I'm like a normal AK pointy guy. And then otherwise, that's the three options: 308, 5.56, and 7.62x39. And I am just over the humidity out here. Is just kicking my ass. I'm ready for fall to get here because I'm not having fun. These are very racist against brass, so if you're a reloader, keep that in mind. I'm gonna try some of my hand loads. I got some 180 grain hand loads. This is some old bowl corn 7.62x51 Malaysian surplus or something. I don't know. I got surplus from a couple different locations back before the price went through the roof with the zombie virus. But let's see here. Yes, she has energy. It's probably going to knock some of my targets off because 308, it does its thing. It gets down. If you've seen any of my other videos using 5.56 or 7.62x39, it does not punch like this. This just hits a lot of energy. Let's find out how fast she is. 2,615 feet per second. Thank you to Caldwell Shooting Supply, as always, for them sending me a chronograph and other goodies. Some of the bench rests that I use for accuracy testing is also from them. It allows me to use standard capacity magazines to do all that. This one does have LEDs in it in case the lighting sucks, so it works really awesome, and it comes as configured, and that thing is rechargeable. So let's see, and 2,626, 2,614. All right, 100 yards. Jerky bastard. There it goes. I wanted to go 3 for 3. Set this thing down again. I am over it. The sweat has been brutal. It sucks and I don't like it. Sorry if it's interfering with the quality of my content. Alright, let's try the 150 yards. Ding. Ding, finally. It's hitting perfect when I do my job. These do have cold hammer forged chrome line barrels in them as well, if you wanted to know. And let's see. Ding. Alright. got 25 round magazines. Now, I'm going to be stupid, see what it does with the D50. Actually, out of our curiosity, I'm going to put my weapon on safe. Alright. And see how much this big, heavy some gun weighs, shall we? Let's see, on. Let's see where's a good place to snag her at. Right there ought to work. Does have a rear loop on it. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're at, oh god, I shouldn't have left it in the sun. My $11 Amazon thing. It was not like sitting out here cooking, my bad. Let's see, with scope, 10.4 pounds. And with a loaded D50, the sweat, it's in my eyes, it burns. Alright, D50, 15.03 pounds as configured. I'm gonna put this in here and cover it so I don't destroy it. Good God, the sweat is everywhere. Yeah, people are like, yeah, go shoot guns, it'll be fun. Yeah, not in the middle of the frickin' day, it ain't. Alright, anyway, so let's get stupid with the D50, shall we? Oh, my scope came loose. Teach me to not tighten my shit. I don't remember if I ever did tighten this or not. I'm not sure. And there you are. The tool that I need is all the way at the bottom of the bag. Anyway, I was like, why is this thing getting wobbly? Okay, another thing about the Galil ACE. I've had people complain, and so I saw a video where this here top rail was flexing while they was shooting in slow motion. So it affects accuracy. Bullshit. This 308 of mine has been sub-MOA with me shooting it with some Sierra Match 168, I think. Anyway, the 7.62x39, the 5.56. Somebody out there, several somebodies, have all gone sub-MOA with the right ammo, optic, all that bullshit. Does this flex in slow motion? Yeah, you know what? If you take this off and watch an AR or this or anything, the goddamn barrel freaking flexes. Once you go bang and that thing's flying out, it don't give a shit. It holds zero. So guys like to argue that. They can just be mad because they don't like Israeli stuff. I don't know. Whatever. So, let's see if we're still holding zero. So far, so good. Back to the 150, shall we? All right. Oh, this thing's heavy too. All right, put my big boy pants on. Oh, we're out. That was 50 rounds. So, let's see what the 180 grain hand loads do. I've never shot any of my hand loads through a semi-automatic, so needless to say, my rounds are crimped for that. I crimp lightly for my bolt gun, that Ruger precision rifle, if you happen to have seen that video. I crimp a little light for that. This, since it does move around, it does feed into a ramp, violent speeds. Not so much. Let's see how fast she is. So I went from 147 grain to 180, and I lost about 100 feet per second, but I wonder how much energy I gained. So let's see. Go back to 150, shall we? See if that works. thing's moving that steel pretty good out there. I only hit the 150 once. I'm holding a little higher, so you know, I have no idea where this thing's actually at. I've not done accuracy testing with the 1 to 6, only with the 12 power. Oh, I'm out. No! I only should put 10 rounds of my Handload in there. But, would you know, I've got more 25 round magazines full of this stuff that I don't have to pick up the brass, because reloading military brass sucks when it's got the Berdan primers. So I don't give a damn. Alright, back to this stuff. Yeah, 2,603. 2,571. Yep. Alright, this. The muzzle brake included with this does its freaking job. This does its freaking job. Honestly, good God, my eyes are on fire. For being a 308, the recoil on this thing is very much doable. It's not like it's about like if you had a ER10 that's got the right gassing, the right buffer. It's a lot like that. Very, very soft impulse for what it is. So I think we should shoot some more, because I don't shoot this gun enough. What's 308 right now? 20 bucks a round? No big deal, right? Taught him a lesson. You know what they say? Do it again! Alright, I'm just having fun at this point, you know, let y'all see what it does. These things are super freaking reliable. I did see some reports of guys that had 308 getting stuck in the chamber. Might have been steel case. I saw it in the IWI ACE owners group. I've had this one for a while. This is my first ACE, and it's never done nothing but eat everything I throw in it. So, I don't know what was up with that. Just be aware. You know, I don't care who you are. You make 100,000 guns. You make 20,000 guns, you make 1,000 guns. You're going to have guns that are going to have problems. But 5.56 and 7.62 by 39, those guys, I have those too. They also said that they've never had an issue. I've seen 2, maybe 3 guys ever mention, I want to say it was a steel case problem. I'm not sure, which, you know, nobody'd ever run steel case in anything, right? Right. Let's see, 100 yards. Knock the other targets down. I knocked down 2 out of the 3 targets at 100 yards. It's just my 5.56 and 7.62 just don't do that. These things just have way more energy. Sucking now, I'm tired. She is empty again. Alright, so now she's hot enough where she's bowling my spit off the handguard. So you do want some type of angled foregrip or something if you're going to put one of these on here and plan to use it and let it get hot, because yeah, like I said, this thing is a good looking handguard, but it does transition heat. The factory handguard is not so pretty. It does have pick rails underneath both sides and the bottom that are under a cover. They do maintain the heat. They were designed very well. They're just not visually pleasing. So yeah, like I said, if you wanted to see what she'd do a little bit, dicking around, I wouldn't mind doing accuracy testing on it. I'll be damned if I'll be sit down and do it and not get the results I did before or some shit with my luck. So, but yeah, it's hot. I won't go home. And thanks for watching the Text 2A video. If you have not liked and subscribed to help me out, I would appreciate if you did. Feel free to ask questions. I try to always answer anything in the comments, so I'll do that for you guys as much as possible. Questions, concerns, comments. If you don't like me, let me know. I don't care. Got like 2-3% of people that have something negative to say, and it don't hurt my feelings because I don't give a shit because you can't please everybody. It's alright. Catch y'all next time.